K-fold cross-validation. Machine learning. Training technique for finding best machine learning method. View this. Less is more or more is best. View this. Let's say we have table of data containing 5 data which many sample. Here we having a sample of Boston. Housing data table, CARAs. Each data have information about their property and its prices. In programming, each property is having its own price in yellow color. Also having its own property in gray color. Let's say we have these data about 500 samples. Whatever machine learning method you use, classification, regression, clustering, neural network. The inputs data need to be selected for training these model. How can you know your selected data is fit for that model? Let's leave these data into one column for me easier to explain. For now, we have 100% of data. For k equals 4 we will divide these data into 4 sets. Then we will select the train, test data set for machine learning. Popular way to test the machine learning is use test and train _ split function. We will get the last data set to be valid data, for testing, and the rest will be training data. But what if we use the first data set to be valid data? Does it better for this situation? That the second, third and fourth data set are used for training. Etc. for second data set. Etc. for second data set. These will be called cross-validation. Fold 4. Fold 3. Fold 2. Fold 1. Performance 4. Performance 3. Performance 2. Performance 1. Average performance. Each round of folding, the training and valid dataset are changed, then we will get the different performance. In here, you can mean these performance to give a score of these dataset. Or you can, whatever, choosing the right dataset that has the best performance score. Come back to multi-method machine learning. We will now compare the average performance between each training method to know which one is the best training method for problem. Python import library. This always be the first one for programming. Then we loading data set from CARAs. Boston _ housing. To get faster and better trained model, let's standardization the data firstly. In this example, we use the neural network model to perform machine learning. We construct 2 hidden layer with 64 node in each hidden layer. Also, we use MSE or mean square error and the loss function. Let's starting the k-fold cross-validation by create fixed variables. In this case, we use k equals 4 so data will be divided into 4 set. Then these are function for collect all valid data and training data. Also, it append, collect, its may or mean absolute error to the scores variable. Also, in the for loop of k-fold function, we test model by predicting the house prices compared to the testing data. Then plot the training loss and validation loss into graphs to evaluate the model by yourself. Lastly, print all _scores and mean _all _scores to see the scores for each training data _set and mean _all score for see how machine learning method performance is. Then you can repeat this step by step into other machine learning method and compare the scores to select the best one. Result. These k-fold training having a great result in training loss and validation loss, so that the scores of these data set is great enough for training the machine learning model. Or we can repeat these step by step into other machine learning method and compare its scores together. End this.